Hey everyone, Felipe here. Welcome to another Tower of Saviors card review video. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the current Nightmare Stage boss card from the Gintama collaboration seal, Utsuro. Utsuro is going to be a light human card, and I'll be taking a look at his leader skills, team skills, and active skills, and letting you know my thoughts and opinions about this card. Unfortunately, it looks like the images used for leader skills and active skills in the GNM were taken down, maybe for copyright issues, so I'll be taking a look at them in the Tower of Saviors wiki. For starters, taking a look at his leader skill, we have Team Attack times 10, HP and Recovery times 1.5. When you have humans in the team, human HP, attack, and recovery will increase by 1.5 times additionally. Furthermore, Runestone movement time will increase by 1.5 seconds. Taking a look at his team skills, when the leader and ally are both Utsuro, you get a CD -6 after entering the stage for all human members. For every group of water, fire, or earth runes dissolved in the first batch, 3 enchanted dark runes will be generated in the 3 columns on the left, and 3 enchanted light runes will be generated in the 3 columns on the right. 9 runestones max for each one, and these will be dropped in the first batch. By dissolving 6 or more light or dark runes in total, team attack increases by 3 times, and by dissolving 12 or more light or dark runes in total, you further get another times 3 team attack bonus. Water, fire, and earth runestones possess the effect of light and dark runestones. Damage from burning will be converted to HP recovery. Damage received will not be fatal, so it will not lead to your defeat. One activation each wave, so each enemy can only trigger it once. And after the skill activation of Utsuro, attack and recovery increases by 6 times. Damage dealt to human enemies will increase by 2 times additionally, and this skill stays in place within the wave. So yeah, overall, I think Utsuro seems pretty good on paper. Um, Team attack times 10 is going to be pretty high, and it is higher than most cards in the current meta, since the current meta runs a times 8 attack multiplier. Additionally, you get a HP attack and recovery bonus of 1.5 for human members, and you also get a max of times 9 attack multiplier if you are able to benefit or proc the 9 like the sky drop from the light and dark runes in the first batch. By dissolving 12 light or dark runes in total, this means that you have at least 2 groups of water and fire or earth runestones in the first batch, which means that you'll get 6 runes sky drop on both the left side and the right side, and this will give you 6 runes total on the left, 6 runes total on the right, and that will give you 12 light and dark runes in total, which will proc the times 9 attack multiplier. If you add this to his already pretty high attack multiplier of times 10, means that he has pretty good damage output. Additionally, you have a tumbler-like effect, where you will not be defeated by the enemy every wave, and you can also counter burning. However, the only thing with Utsuro is that he does not have any inherent shield breaking potential, but he does have a pretty good damage output and really good damage multipliers. Additionally, when you activate his skill, you even get a times 6 attack of after skill activation, Utsuro gets an attack and recovery bonus of times 6, which is also going to further increase your damage, and also deals damage to human enemies, double damage to human enemies. And this is going to be situational, but if you are facing against a human enemy, this is going to be really powerful and allow you to kill them easier. And the fact that this skill stays in play within the wave means that you can benefit from this until you kill your enemy, which is a nice bonus, not super broken, since once you have high enough attack, the enemy will die regardless. But it is a nice bonus to have in general. So as a leader, I think Utsuro is pretty okay in terms of damage output. He does lack a little bit of shield breaking potential, and the way that you build him, it is going to be mono-human based. You can run other races in his team, but he will benefit the most of having humans in the team because of the additional stat bonuses, as well as the skill CD reduction after entering the stage. However, you can run many other races, And I would personally recommend to run only light and dark members because of the runestone possession effect. You get guaranteed light runes, you get guaranteed dark runes on the first batch skydrop, and water, fire, earth runestones also possess the effect of light and dark runestones, which means that your main attacking runes will be light and dark, which means that you should probably build your team around these two attributes. Mono Light Human has a lot of utility and has a lot of cards that Madhead has released, so running a Mono Light Human team is pretty good, but that pool is pretty limited. However, if you open the team building up to all the races in the game, Light and Dark Runes have some of the more varied and more versatile team members with a lot of utility, which means that an Utsuro team with different races will pretty good in terms of utility and shield breaking potential. That being said, like I said before, you do want to run Mono Human to benefit from everything that Utsuro has to offer, but you have the flexibility of running other races as well. And because of this, I do think his leader skill is going to be pretty useful, especially for a quote unquote free card. Because let's face it, it is free, but a nightmare stage is pretty hard. So being able to farm this card might not be easy for a lot of you. Additionally, I do think this card, you only need one of them, just for the leader and the active skill. So let's get that out of the way. But before we make that conclusion, we'll take a look at his active skill first. So he does have dual active skills, but you can only choose one of the effects. Basically, like two choose one type of active skill. It is going to be a CD6 skill and has the following effect. For one round, the leader has a ×3 attack bonus. It will launch 5 extra attacks of one attribute each, and damage will be dealt regardless of fixed combo shield. The other effect is that all rune souls will be explode to generate rows of light, dark, water, fire, and earth, so you have all 5 attributes stacked really nicely, and for one round your combo count increases by 8. To be completely honest, I think this is going to be an amazing active skill, and one, it complements Utsuro's playstyle, but two, I think this is going to be an amazing utility card for any leader that you run in the game. If you can fit Utsuro in your team, this is going to be really good utility and a really good member active skill. This is because the first effect, you give the leader a ×3 attack. So even if the leader is not Utsuro, if the leader is say Kehun or Lilith or other black gold card in the game, they still get that ×3 attack. They also gain an extra attack of one attribute each, which means that you can 1. Deal more damage with the ×3 attack bonus, but you can also break the 5 attribute attack shield that has been popping up more recently and in my opinion is pretty annoying to deal with. So by putting Utsuro, your leader itself can already break the shield, which means that all your other members are going to be able to deal damage to those 5 attribute shield enemies. You also ignore fixed combo shield, that is going to be a small bonus, but the core of the first effect is going to be the 5 extra attacks, as well as the increased damage up. Additionally, the second effect is also pretty good. You can explode all runestones, which gets rid of a lot of board debuffs. Electrify runes, frozen runes, weekend weather runes, those things. You can get rid of most of them. You also generate a fixed board of all 5 attributes, so you can break Quintet Elemental Shield, you can break Equal Combo Shield, and you also get a +8 combo count, which can help you break high combo shields. This is already 6 combos, so you get a total of 14 combos for that round, and that can help you break shields that have like 10 plus combo shield, etc. At CD6, this is pretty fast as well. So in my opinion, this is a lot of utility packed into a CD6 skill, and this is going to be an amazing member card. It does complement his playstyle a little bit, because you do generate those attributes, which means that you get a full chunk of 9 runes on both columns, greater attacking runes, you proc all your team skills. But I think the real benefit of this card is going to be as a member. This active skill is really amazing and really good to have in your teams or in your inventory. Even if you're only able to beat the stage once, I would say go ahead and harpy him, because he will be really good for mono-like human teams in the future, or for any human teams that can fit him in their teams. That being said, I do think only one copy is enough. Leader skill, yes, it is fun to play with, but with so many leaders in the game, I think he will slowly just teeter off. He has good damage multipliers, but his playstyle is very. I feel like he will not last long in the meta, as none of the Nightmare cards really last too long. But I do think that as a member, it is definitely a card that is worth getting. And if you don't get it, you might regret it in the future, because there aren't that many cards that allow you to launch 5 extra attributive attacks, 1 attribute each, which means that in the future, I do think this card will see a lot of play as a member card. He also has added utility of breaking fixed combo shield, and also increasing your combo count and give you a fixed board to spin. So in my opinion, this card is a really good active skill for a member in your teams. But yeah, that's all I had to say about this card. Please let me know in the comments if I said anything wrong or if I missed out on anything. And as always, stay tuned on my YouTube channel for more Tower of Saviors content. For now, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!